Kevin, he's now in year 8 as head coach in Portland.
The players love him. Thank you, David. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all their names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. McCollum, the 2, and Hood, the 3. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And for Sacramento, Max at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Parker out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. Now Lillard. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Nurkic can't hit.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Hield from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Fires for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Whiteside, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Lillard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Love seeing Lillard work it in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Over Hood. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from him.
That one drops for him. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shot.
Lillard against Fox. Hunter trying to free himself up. Here's Whiteside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Pass to Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. That one misses. So the Kings will take it the other way. The pass to Whiteside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Right through the D for the layup.
Hard to play that any better defensively. At times, Barnes makes hard shots from this area.
Passes it to Hood. Back to Lillard. 3-pointer. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Barnes outside. Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got his second basket.
That's a little run-of-the-mill finish by Barnes right there. He gets thrown off balance by the contact, keeps his focus, stays with it, and gets it to go.
Now here's Hood. Here's McCollum. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The wide open look here for Fox. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Now, here's Fox. This game he had 28 points. Hield against McCollum. Hield can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 5. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, Now here's Fox. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And if you give Fox the mid-range area, he'll take it. It's good seeing him improve from there.
And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox is just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, he's an absolute bullet once he gets out in transition. A good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
Now Heel. After the miss 3 from Damian Lillard. Fox passes to Whiteside. It's tipped. And that one's good. Parker.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
And Lillard kicks to Hood. Pass to McCollum. Back to Hood. There's the dish to Nurkic. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox, the bounce pass. Here's Barnes. And Covington sends it back. Over in the corner, Lillard. Tips it up, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 3. Heel from outside. Sinks the triple.
What timing from Hill. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
Outside Hood. McCollum outside. Hood with it. And now by Barnes. Three-pointer, Lillard. A rebound by Heel. Sacramento's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Parker. And Covington sends it back. Here's McCollum. Plays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 6 points.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Good. Finds Covington. Here's Lillard. Guarded by Fox. Lillard attacking, and it goes down 2 points. 11 points in the game.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Fox passes to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 6 points for Barnes.
Oh, the muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Here's Whiteside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, Kevin, he's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
And Sacramento has possession. Pass to Barnes. Over Hood. Here's Bagley. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Kings lead by 2. Here's Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He's finding some good shots early on, and what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Fox against Hood. Fox passes to Barnes. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Covington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard outside. And then Lillard slams it in.
D has got to do a better job clogging up routes to the rim. Lillard is a terror when it comes to tracking the side.
Outside, Fox. Hood against Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send his shots.
the Kings trailing.
Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Buddy Hield. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Fox against Lillard. Here's Bagley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And there's no question that Bagley has a ton of talent. Now it's up to him to meet his potential.
And the Blazers used to stagger Lillard and McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they've embraced these two playing together more often.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give up a little height. But on their offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
That one is off. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year. Well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
Shooting two. And the first one at the line is good. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. Chris, Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he was one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career.
And both free throws good for Nurkic.
Still young with loads of upside. Nurkic is comfortable playing the enforcer. I mean, you can tell he wants to keep improving.
13 feet away. He gets it in there. And it's 6 points for De'Aaron Fox. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Lillard from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. Nurkic with the block. And Portland has possession. It's a 3-point game. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
Free throw good from Lillard. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Kevin, the percentage is going to do justice. Often contested from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
Now here's McCollum. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. It's good. 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety guy.
Barnes outside. For just the 4th time today. It is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
And you see Barnes attacking any holes in the D he sees. Love that aggressive mindset.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now here's Hield. He has 5. Here's Fox. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Lillard with it. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Bjelica in at the 3 spot. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
The Trailblazers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, as with the officials, are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, you know, it's always an ongoing process. And it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going. And some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Chris, when Bjelica is on the floor, he certainly gives this offense a different look.
Yeah, Bjelica does a fantastic job spreading the floor and opening the lanes for the rest of the team. Doesn't have to play 30 minutes to make his impact felt out there on the floor. just key stretches to free things up.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Buddy Hield. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lillard against Fox. There's the pass to Bielitz. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Portland leading by 3. Here's Trent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Put on the wing, guarded by Holmes. Here's Trent. Here's Cantor. The second effort. And another shot. And the rejection by Holmes. To the right side. Down low. Here's Bagley. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Lillard surveying the D. Passes to Carmelo. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. Portland no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now here's Hood. Three-pointer. Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 26 points.
I love how Lillard takes the initiative on offense. I mean, Kev, he's a creative and talented guard who's been absolutely on fire.
Fox against Lillard. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Bielitz.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Hood. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Bembry. Pass to Bielitz. Shoots. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Outside Hood. Pass to Trent. Lillard from outside. Good work defensively by Fox.
Well, I mean, I think he's going to come up with some different ways to get his points tonight. Because the three, not one of them, ain't working.
Portland leading. Lillard outside. And Cantor throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. Yeah, they have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
And finish off by Bagley.
An excellent finisher on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down.
Lillard from outside connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 29.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Fox against Hood. Shot by Bielitz and nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Bielitz.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's There's the pass to Holmes. And Fox has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Over Anthony. Again, Sacramento.
And a work in progress for sure, but the more Fox tries his luck from there, the better he'll become.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one because there's so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming a leader again there in Minnesota. The youngest MVP ever, watching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic. How about that guy? That's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him. And then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from. And that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you because he's the line in the sand from Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man.
The numbers for Lillard. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in free throw shooting, 9th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And just going back to his free throw efficiency, it's about confidence when you're at the line. You've always said it. He had it. That's how he ended up with the top 3 ranking.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Bielitsa passes to Fox. There's the double team with Covington. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Now look, I like whenever Bielitsa finishes with force. With the right positioning, he's a problem.
And Lillard kicks to McCullough. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 3.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Here's Bembry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fox against Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Fox, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only good shot.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
Oh, he's a crafty offensive talent. I mean, Fox can really make defenders pay around the rim.
To the paint, here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Fox looking it over. Lillard comes with the double team. It's Bielitsa. Drills it from outside. Bielitsa's got 11 points.
Having to chase Bielitsa off that 3-point line. I mean, when you don't, this is what happens.
Back to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Bembry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fox against Lillard. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Here's Bembry. A 3-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, Chris, there's a lot to like for this Kings franchise right now. Fans have got to be excited about their future.
Yeah, and credit my man Vlade in the front office for rebuilding. They got lots of great young talent, and they kept their picks. Special teams should be a big factor in the West in the coming years.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Some changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Parker comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bemper. Both free throws good from Anthony. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good-spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. The Kings have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
First one falls for him.
And the pick and roll tandem of Damian Lillard and Jusuf Nurkic, one of the most unstoppable in our league.
Yeah, Nurkic as a role man, not only a scorer, but also a capable passer too. He had the second most assists on the team last season. He and Lillard have mastered the nuances of the pick and roll game.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. A floater, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Fox.
Well, to deal with the bigger defenders in the NBA, Fox had to learn the floater. I mean, as you can see, he learned it pretty well.
Here's McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Fox. That one good for 2. Fox has got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now, here's Cantor. He's got 6, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And the Blazers, one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, their guards can make most any shot. And they've got some glass eaters to chase down any misses.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hield against McCollum. Hield can't hit. Here's Lillard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Lillard is such a crafty finisher. Even when he takes a pounding, he sticks with it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
That shot, no good. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA, and when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, makes it a tough team to beat. You know, just hoping we can keep that up.
I'm sure it puts confidence in you and in the coach going into the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 39 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Great production out of Lillard tonight, but you know he's a top 10 scorer pretty much every year. One of the most confident players in the game.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Trailblazers leading by 7. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Rodney Hood out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, Kev, I mean, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Elita finds Barnes. That shot off. Great D that time from Nurkic. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Barnes dishes to Heel. Here's Whiteside from down in the low post. It goes. Whiteside's got 8.
I like seeing Hill share the ball. How great instincts on offense. He finds guys well.
Lillard outside. From outside the arc. And no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time. It's just not.
Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Parker outside. Pope loose. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half That's a bad sign, if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now here's Lillard, and a wide-open look for Hood, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here is Bielitsa, 11 points in the game. Right wing. Right side against Covington. Shot clock at 5. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Kings. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Right side kicks to Fox. 4 on the clock. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Good, McCollum.
Even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Star at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect. He sure worked his way to the top.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And that one drops. Hood's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
4-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major. But now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner. Man, keep playing. He's trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
Here's Nurkic following the basket by Buddy Hield. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the Kings fast break. Parker outside, over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Parker. Five on the clock. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hield against McCollum. Back to Lillard. McCollum deciding where to go with it, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And Fox with a clear path to the basket, and it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, when you think of Fox, quickness comes to mind. He's downright lethal in the open floor.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Barnes. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Nobody near Lillard. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Parker outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
And looking now at the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Last year, getting it done. He was around 21 points per game last year. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the Kings. Whiteside's got 11 rebounds in the game. Goes back up. Chalk up 2 there. Parker's got 5 points so far.
And reading shot trajectories is a skill that Parker has worked on over the years.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, the new arena for the Kings looks amazing, C-Webb. Just how much has this meant to the city?
Oh, it means so much to the city, GA. I mean, ownership has been wonderful. It keeps the team here long term. It's revitalized the whole downtown. And Sacramento is a city that has thrived with the addition of this arena.
Bagley, he's checked in for Jabari Parker.
And a moment here to check out some numbers for Nurkic. Last season, he played outstanding. 12th in rebounding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team.
And he can score in a number of ways. I mean, he can burn you. He's an offensive powerhouse. Inside, outside, off the screen, off the curl, the pop back, the layup, the dunk, the three. You name it.
And the three ball is good.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Trent, guarded by Fox. Nurkic dishes to Hood. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. And that'll be his third foul so far. Now Hood. McCollum outside. Pass to Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Fox passes to Barnes. Here's Bagley. Another three for Sacramento.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. Gotta have somebody keeping track of it.
Here's McCollum. Bagley with the block. Against McCollum. Inside, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Flashing that exciting potential. The next step for Bagley becomes making games like this more frequent moving forward.
Now here's McCollum. 22 points for him. Trent gets the bucket.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Hood comes in with the double team. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's 15 points for Buddy Hield. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Trent. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Now here's Hield. Fox misses the layup. Bagley, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he knocks down the first one.
An already proven scorer. Hood needs to keep adding to his game, specifically focusing on becoming a better all-around versatile player.
Alex Len's checked in for Sacramento. Both free throws good from Hood.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Kings trail by 6.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
Now here's Hood after the miss from Buddy Hield. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Len. Back to Fox. Count that bucket. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
But we've seen more of this recently from Fox, a confident, efficient offensive player who looks to score often.
Pass to Trent. Hood deciding where to go with it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Sacramento. Sacramento's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. With some arc, it'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Fox.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
McCollum outside. Softly drops in the floater. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half.
McCullough has a beautiful floating J. Has a good sense of when to go for it.
Hood comes in with the double team. Fox kicks to Len. On the wing, Hield. Over Trent. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Portland leading by 4. Poked away. Cullen passes to Trent. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, when you think about the Kings, you know they are going to let it fly. The team is loaded up on players deadly from outside. They've adapted and embraced the long ball era.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Portland. Anthony comes in for Hood. Off the inbound. Here's McCollum. He's got 24, and Kanter throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Here's Len. Portland making their last shot. In the corner, it's Hield. 4 on the shot clock. Collins with some nice D. And the shooting with this Kings team last season, Chris, a major strength, as you said.
Yeah, and their whole offense has benefited from it, Kevin. I mean, they were 4th in the league in three-pointers last year. Finding points won't be a problem for the Kings going forward.
So it's Portland now. After the miss from Buddy Hield. And Kanter able to finish. Kanter's got 10 points in the game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
To halt the run, Fox, no good. Trailblazers leading by 9. Fox with the steal. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. McCollum against Fox. 6 to shoot. the pass to Trent. Misses the three. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
You're doing a better job of making shots. Good job just playing ball out there. But on defense, they're swinging it where they want. A couple misses they did have. We didn't grab the rebound and made us pay for that.
Well, up in the ante on the defensive end, Coach Walton pleading for it.
That and hitting the glass, Kevin, both things Coach wants more of.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hield and Vaughn are the 2 and the 3. Giles is out there with Len, and it's Fox in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And so here's Portland following the 3-pointer by Buddy Hield. Here's Trent. Passes it to Carmelo. Here's Cantor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Hield. First one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. 6-point game. Giles kicks to Hield. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D from Cantor. And the Trailblazers shooting at 51%. Really solid. And the basket by McCollum.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Right side, Fox. He dishes it to Len. To shoot. Just his first attempt. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Lillard, the pass to Cantor. Back to Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 44.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Once Fox has some speed behind him, it's a wrap. I mean, he's superb at using it to dunk.
McCollum against Fox. McCollum kicks to Lillard. And here's Anthony from the arc. Offensive rebound. And Cantor able to finish. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum, and it's blocked. Fox against Lillard from 15 feet away, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
So creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Fox, he brings the handle game in and game out.
Anthony on the wing over Barnes, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Kings trail by 8. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Fox. No good there. Now Portland takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lillard finds McCollum. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Whiteside comes in for Len, and Jabari Parker subbed in for Giles. Trailblazers leading by 8.
Go, Lillard.
Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. Deep 2 from Anthony. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Parker. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Fox against Lillard. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Count the basket. And now it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield, because he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Both free throws good from Hield.
Hield, everybody knows he's a talented guard. He's a deadly scorer. He can get hot in a hurry.
Lillard against Fox. Here's McCollum. Good D by Parker. The Kings trail by 10. Down low, Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. McCollum no good. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. And he gets the bucket.
Liable score. Did you see that? Barnes is superb at getting good position and going to work from there.
Takes the 13-footer. McCollum no good.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
Fox against Lillard. Hield outside. Here's Whiteside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Rodney Hood subbed in for Anthony. And both free throws good from Whiteside. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
And here is Fox after the three-pointer from Robert Covington. Here's Parker. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's now 7 points for Parker.
The defense can't let Jabari get comfortable from here. That's inviting trouble. And he just proved it.
Lillard outside. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
The Kings trail by 5. Fox dishes to Barnes. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Nurkic. Fox against Lillard. McCollum trying to get open, and the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 46 points. The Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Whiteside up top. He's guarded by Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Hill.
I like how Hill runs the pick and roll. If he gets any separation off the screen, he's ready to fire.
Now, here's Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open, and the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by Covington.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Here's McCollum. Good D by Hill. The Kings have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Fox.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Now, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Kings. Whiteside's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Parker. It's good on the putback. Now, just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Nurkic against Whiteside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Hield. Lays it up off the glass. Hield's got 24 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And the shot is good. 30 points for C.J. McCollum.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Hield kicks to Fox. Lillard comes with the double team. Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And it's now 26 points for Buddy Hield.
And there's a reason Hield has the ball in his hands at big moments. Highly creative and confident scorer.
McCollum outside. No good on the three.
That's just a lucky break. Keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Fox passes to Barnes. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Fires the three. The shot will not fall. So the Kings will take it the other way. Barnes against Lillard. From the baseline. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard against Fox. On the wing, Barnes. For Hood. Barnes with another miss. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 3. Barnes looking around. There's 42 seconds left in the game. To the inside.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Lillard against Fox. Here's the floater. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Hood. Hield against McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. Fox, no good. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to drop a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, you guys really got after it tonight. Is this the kind of mentality you want to impose on the other team?
Just as long as I stay aggressive, don't rush the game.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Chris Webber, Craig Anthony. Brent two explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I can see the bruises. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Hood in at the small forward position.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
Here's Lillard, and he lays it straight in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now, here's Fox. This game he had 28 points. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Back to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Covington. He can't get that one. And the Kings going the other way. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did catch up with Coach Luke Walton. The deep shooting of Damian Lillard was his biggest concern. He's got a hair trigger and all the confidence of the world. And, guys, they cannot let him heat up.
Thanks so much, David.
Pretty good concentration by Hield there, just focusing on the target.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Lillard kicks to Hood. Pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Can't nail the jumper.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Hood. Lillard fires away from way outside. Portland no good that time either.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Right side, no good.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Will it go? Offensive rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Fox passes to Hield. High arcing shot. Portland grabs the miss.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Check out some numbers for Nurkic. Great showing for him last season. 12th in rebounding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Now, here's Covington. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. McCollum dishes to Covington. McCollum outside. They need this one. Covington trying to break free. Good D by Heel.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Free throw good by Parker. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA. Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can't fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Barnes against McCollum. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Kept alive, and that one's good. Lillard's got 6 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Barnes, and it's rebounded by Covington.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lillard, right side, launches it. Lillard again missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Fox. No points in the game yet for him. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Portland called for the foul.
Big hands, long arms, huge frame of Whiteside. It just makes him a dominant shot blocker, a huge rim protector, and a very good rebounder.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
What a culture shift it's been in Sacramento the last few years. Vlade Divac, along with Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the legendary Sacramento Kings players, finding their footing and trying to put their stamp on this organization with some of the young talent that they've acquired.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. And Brent, around the league, people are saying the Kings are one of the scarier teams on the rise.
Well, they drafted decently. They play a system that now is speaking to some of their young talent. They've had a nice blend. It's been a long time coming in Sacramento, but fans coming out to the new arena to support this new, young, hungry Kings group.
And here is Fox, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. The 11-footer, and that one hits back iron. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 7-point differential. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Anthony's checked in for Portland. Three-pointer Hield. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Covington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
So smart in these situations. Love how Covington often picks the correct route to run.
Now, here's Fox. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Second chance effort, and the layup is good. And the Kings lead by 4.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Lillard way outside. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Fox. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Nurkic.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Fox. Barnes with it. On the wing, Hield. Lillard with the rebound. Covington against Barnes. Tries from 7. That misses off the back. The Kings leading. Down low. It's deflected and stolen by Lillard. Anthony right side. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Now, here's Fox. Passes it to Hield. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic, big and blocking.
Inside, Lillard. Brent, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what do you look for all the time in replays when you see that call? It's almost like the salsa. I'm looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw, being 6'11" and spreading out those sticks of his. But if the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screen, or just enough of a nudge for him not to be able to catch up.
Yes.
Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
Andre Bembry's checked in for the Kings. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
A lot of people over the past couple of seasons wondering if C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard would be together. Well, the franchise has made that commitment to them financially. They've kept up great chemistry and great leadership with this team. Had the additions in the offseason been enough to push Portland forward?
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
The drive by Barnes. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Parker kicks to Bembry. Now here's Barnes. 9-point game his last outing. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And that gives great effort on the offensive end. Harrison Barnes has these nights where he can show you he can be an offensive, polished scorer.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Bembry, covered by Lillard. A 3 from Barnes. They get it back. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 6 points.
Whiteside beats everybody to the ball, but then maybe the wingspan helps out. 7'7". Reach over the top, snatch that.
Lillard finds Anthony. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And the Kings pushing it up now. Heel, the pass to Whiteside. He goes up again. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Covington goes up and lays it nice and easy. Covington's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
There's Bembry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Covington against Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Heel dishes to Whiteside. For Hood. Whiteside missing again. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Portland. Hood drives in. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Rodney Hood showing he's got some handle with his game there. Every so often catching the defense off guard.
Pass to Bembry. Whiteside with it. And that one is off. Great D that time from Nurkic.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Nurkic with the block. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he makes that one. 15 points in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Kings trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Heel. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. Good D by Covington.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
Yeah, I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Marvin Bagley is out there with Bielitz. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bembry in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Anthony's still running the floor well, even at this stage in his career. Gets out and coasts right past the D.
Here's Holmes after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Hield outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Kings trail by 11. Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here is Hield over Trent. They get it again. Holmes. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Zach Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Here's Bembry. There's the pass to Bielitz. Here's Bagley. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 9. Outside Anthony. To the wing right side. Lillard the pass to Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up. Here 3 for 7-footer Zach Collins, showing some real potential as a 3-and-D rim protector.
The interesting thing about last year in Zach Collins was how he played in the playoffs, stepping up, playing with tremendous confidence, playing with physicality. Showed a lot of signs of why it is Portland moved up a couple years ago in the draft to get Zach Collins in uniform.
The first one falls. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important, and sometimes, with the win-or-loss in the balance?
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverly, who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court, but those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize you. You're exactly right.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Kings have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
And so Bagley nails them both. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Now, it wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class. And the game plan against the Blazers, the last few postseasons has been trapping Lillard and McCollum and forcing someone else to beat.
Yeah, and you wonder if this is an opportunity for Zach Collins to really step into his own, along with Nurkic, who last year was injured during the playoffs, so that there can be some points and contributions coming from your power forward and center position. That'll ease some pressure on your backcourt.
makes the first.
Marvin Bagley, the second overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's another step forward for him this year.
And so Bagley nails them both.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Anthony, and count it from 19 feet away. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to Holmes. Healed outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Heald's got 9 points.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Cantor with it. Picked up by Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Lillard attacking. Can't hit the free throw line jump. The Kings trail by 7. Healed with it. 9 points in the game so far.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Bembry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anthony against Bielitsa. The Kings need to get off a shot here. There's Bembry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Cantor dishes to Lillard. From deep. Rebounded by Holmes.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
There's Bembry. Bagley kicks to Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Trent can't hit. The Kings trail by 9. And stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball, and then Lillard slams it in.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
Bembry the pass to Hield. Now, here's Bielitsa. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Anthony dishes to Cantor over Bagley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
A coachable kid. Cantor uses that little up fake, causes the defender to overreact.
Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And of course, in 2015, Cantor signed that enormous max contract, 4 years and $70 million. I think a lot of that investment is in his improvement in his outside shooting.
Fox, he's checked in for Bembry. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Cantor drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Outside, Fox. He kicks to Hield. They could use a bucket, and the rejection by Collins. Lillard, the pass to Carmelo, and he gets it to go. Anthony's got 8 here in the quarter.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
Holmes, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lillard against Fox. McCollum up top. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin. You got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Now, here's Fox, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Lillard against Fox. A 3-ball, 4 on the clock. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Bielitsa. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
He's checked in for Bielitsa. And Portland with a change here, too. Hood's checked in. The Kings trail by 12. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Here's Hood. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From 12 feet out. And again, it's Portland converting.
Now, hard to read what it is that Rodney Hood might go with in a set like that. So being unpredictable, helping him out that time.
Now, here's Fox. Passes it to Bagley. Shoots over Lillard. And too long on the shot. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 16-7 run. Dishes it to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard. Just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Fox passes to Bagley. Offensive rebound. Trailblazers leading by 18. Pass to Lillard. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Covington's checked in.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Hield. Good season for him last year. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Here's Lillard after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Now Cantor. And there's the pass to McCollum. That one falls. McCollum's got 5 now.
Well, he's just so good as C.J. McCollum at when to put the ball down on the floor and penetrate to the inside.
Hield bounce pass. Fox with it. Now Covington defending. 6 on the shot clock. Fox passes to Bagley. Over Lillard. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Cantor finds McCollum.
Watch the screen.
Lillard against Fox. McCollum outside. That one wide left.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bagley trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Barnes.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Back to Lillard. To the paint. Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 19. Fox looking it over. Pass to Hield. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And here is Hield. 9 points in the game so far. Passes to Fox. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Cantor. And now Portland on the break. And a wide open look for Hood. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the 3-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
Here's Barnes. From deep 3-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Portland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 24 points, 6 assists, and also 3 steals. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
One of the things Lillard gives you year after year is consistency. Look at his stats. They're almost the same across the board every season. And then he has nights like this where he takes it up a notch.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvement defensively, this game is over.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Hood in at the 3 spot. Count it, good. And that's now 9 points for C.J. McCollum.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and C.J. cashes in.
Now here's Barnes. Over Hood. Barnes finds Whiteside.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Covington wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 21. Fox with it. Back to Parker. Pass to Whiteside. Kings moving the ball around. Now Fox. 6 to shoot. But they recover it. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Lillard. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And we could be having one of those nights where he becomes the one-man show for his ball club. You just don't need to tell him to keep scoring. He'll do it.
The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
The league as a terrific free throw shooter. Damian Lillard is now among the elite of the elite from the stripe.
Now here's Fox. Feeds to Whiteside. Shoots over Nurkic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Sacramento, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Trailblazers leading by 22. McCollum outside. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. McCollum against Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The Trailblazers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
of the big calling cards for Rodney Hood and why he can compete at this level is his athleticism. So as long as he believes in that, he can continue to make contributions to any team.
Now, here's Fox. Barnes looking around. Got a piece of it. Covington with the steal. Cullen passes to Lillard. The quick look, no good that time. The Kings shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. That one goes in, and that's now 7 points for Parker.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Lillard outside. Here's Hood. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Both of these things start with H, Hood and hustle.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The pass to Hield, unloads from 13. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Reminds me of Carmelo Anthony, Jabari Parker, a quick second jumper and keeps it alive on the glass.
Outside Hood. Pass to McCollum. Pass to Lillard. For three. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Now, here's Fox. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Fox. Whiteside's got 12 in the game.
Well, even with the contest, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
Shoots from 12. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Whiteside shooting. It's on Damian Lillard. The Kings have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Sacramento making some changes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Barnes, and it's Bembry in for Hield.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. Trailblazers leading by 18. Here's Trent. Anthony left side. Outside Hood. Three-pointer. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Parker. No good. Shot missing. Anthony with the defensive effort. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
Heads-up play by Rodney Hood.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Whiteside. Great D that time from Nurkic. Portland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Cullen passes to Trent. Back to McCollum. The three. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fox with it. Now Anthony defending. Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
So awesome to see Jabari Parker return to form, especially when he's rising up.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Cullen passes to Nurkic. He dishes it to Anthony. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Parker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Fox atop the key. Now the pass to Parker. Now Whiteside, covered by Anthony. Nurkic with the block. Now McCollum, 9 points in the game so far. Floats one up. Yep, that one goes in there. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
That is some touch right there shown by CJ, anticipating he was going to get bumped, but still had his eyes on the prize, Kevin.
Now, here's Whiteside. He's got 15. Shoots over Nurkic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, it's almost as if Whiteside had a watch on and showed patience, waiting for the defense to come down and draw the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Kings making a change here. Hield's checked in. So he can't get either to fall. Trailblazers leading by 20. Here's Trent. Off target from three-point range. McCollum against Fox. Hield outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 12 points for Buddy Hield.
Now, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Here's Trent to the inside. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Now, here's Bjelica on the wing. Hield. Just 4 to shoot. On the 3 off target. And for Portland, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Anthony, the pass to Hood. Another shot. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Parker's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 19. Hood deciding where to go with it. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside.
A very nice season for him last year. 7th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Now, here's Fox. And it's Hield off the drive. Excellent D there from Anthony.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Parker. He's got 11. To the middle. Here's Fox. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Pass to Anthony. Good D by Parker. The Kings trail by 17. Hield the pass to Whiteside. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Passes it to Bjelica. He can't get that one to fall. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Well, for Bjelica, he's not the most athletic player on the floor, but Brent, he produces.
Bjelica, one of those guys who can flow into a transition and stop 3 or 4 feet behind the 3-point line and drill you from there. So a nice guy as a secondary option on the break is Bjelica.
Pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Anthony left side. Here's Trent. Covered by Heel. Here's Anthony. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Parker trying to get open as Heel. Parker's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's Trent, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
First free throw is good. Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. Bagley comes in for Jabari Parker. Cantor is checked in for the Trailblazers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Cantor over to help. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. The pass to Giles. Healed from outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hood with it, now guarded by Fox. The Kings trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fox against McCollum. It's good. McCollum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, if he's going to do that, I don't know what you do to defend him. McCollum with the floater, so smooth.
Doubled by McCollum. Outside, Bagley. Shoots the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland leading by 19. Here's Hood. Rebound by Bielitsa. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Healed outside. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Fox dishes to Bagley. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Sacramento, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Giles in at the center.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
And here is Fox. Pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's now 7 points for Barnes.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Lillard scanning the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Kicks it to Bagley.
I'm open.
Passes it to Hield. Over McCollum on the money from 12 feet away.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Hey, DFO CJ.
McCollum outside. It's Covington on the wing. Over Barnes. Covington's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And that one, good.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley, if De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Now, here's Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got his first basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Doubled by McCollum. Knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. They get a hand on it. The Kings trail by 16, and Sacramento has possession. Hield, the pass to Bagley. Over McCollum, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 4 assists in the game. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. McCollum passes to Nurkic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And so, Brent, you and I know the legend of Nurkic. Back in Bosnia, a sports agent read an article about a huge policeman, 7 foot, 400 pounds. And this agent tracked down this policeman and asked him, do you have a son?
Well, that son is Jusuf Nurkic, the guy you're seeing out there. And 14 years of age, Jusuf Nurkic had never played the game of basketball. So the agent took him under the wing, and the rest pretty much history here, Kevin.
I like that story. And the first one drops.
You wonder, with Nurkic last year getting hurt, just how much further the Blazers could have gone. Again, carried by C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard. Their unbelievable dynamic duo at the guard position. But the defensive anchor all year long had been Nurkic.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And with their high-powered backcourt, Brent, Nurkic providing the Blazers with that sorely needed paint presence. He is a big body.
Big body who sets screens and frees up a bunch of room for those guards that you mentioned, Kevin. But the interesting thing is about all the dirty work that Nurkic can do down low for this basketball team, picking up 10, 12 points in the painted area and putting a lot of pressure on the defense.
They grabbed their own miss. Covington with the bucket.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fox against Lillard. Nurkic with the double team. Three-pointer Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Portland leading by 15. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Covington. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Nurkic can't hit. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Covington sends it back. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The dish to McCollum. Shot from free throw range. Goes back up. Nurkic can't hit.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Good checked in for the Trailblazers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so here's Portland. And Lillard kicks to Cantor. Lillard up top, guarded by Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The first one falls. Good on both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
McCollum against Hield. The pass to Barnes. A three-pointer, no good. Hood, the pass to Lillard. Drops one in from the wing. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's effective in the catch and shoot dating back to his college days. Lillard has brought that skill to the pros.
Hield finds Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted. Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Lillard from outside cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 36.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Hield against McCollum. Barnes outside. With the teardrop. They get it back, and it's Barnes on the follow.
Maybe the length helping out Harrison Barnes that time to collect.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. The shot misses. Good D by Hield. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Down by 15. Can't connect from short range.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The wide open look here for Fox. It's good from long range.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Hood kicks to McCollum. Over Hield, and the basket by McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
He is a lethal all-around scorer. You have to love the versatility of McCollum's offensive game.
Here's Fox, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation, to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Goes up with the stripe. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Three-pointer, Hield. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's a beautiful pump fake there. Show the ball, get your man up. Parker did a good job of going right at the D.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good by Parker.
There's not a lot of question about Jabari Parker's talent. A versatile forward with a tremendous drive.
And he can't hit the second. Portland leading by 11. Good up top, covered by Hield. Offensive rebound.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 20 points for Buddy Hield.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
Lillard against Fox. Barnes outside. Pass to Hield. Parker trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Excellent D from Cantor.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Passes it to Fox. Shoots from the right block, and he nails the jumper. Fox has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's McCollum. Not going to go that time. Good D by Heel. Right side, Fox. A baseline J. And the bank shot is good. Fox has got 17 points here in the second half.
And De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Cantor. Banked in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Cantor is a tough cover down low.
Barnes against Hood. Barnes passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Fox against Lillard. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 39.
And defensively, you like to try and run Lillard off of that spot because, man, he gets it going out there, he's going to hurt you.
The drive by Barnes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
McCollum against Hield. Kicks it out to Lillard. Releases. They get it again. Here's Cantor. Great D that time from Bagley.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Lillard against Fox. Cantor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And it's not a secret, Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 7. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Barnes against Covington. The drive by Barnes. Yes!
Harrison Barnes has been in some big ones, and that's a big shot.
And he commits the intentional foul. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard gets double teamed. Outside, Covington launches a three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 41.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
McCollum with the ball. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.